Hi guys, welcome back to Orms TV. Today something exciting. GoPro just announced their new HERO8 Black and the GoPro MAX.
Yeah, and before we dive into those units, don't forget to like and subscribe down below and smack that bell icon so you're notified of all our latest content. So let's have a look. Okay, so GoPro just dropped these two new cameras. So what's it, the HERO8 and the GoPro MAX. And
That's right.
We just got the spec sheets in hand. So let's just run through what the actual changes are. And let's kick it off with the GoPro HERO8 Black.
Yeah, HERO8 Black. I mean, the biggest changes are going to be a lot on the software side of things. We're looking at better stabilization, so they're calling it Hypersmooth version 2.
Yeah.
And then they've improved a lot on the time warp as well. So it comes down to a lot of stabilization improvements.
Okay.
So obviously quite great for the action sport guys. Removing any shakiness is going to be a big bonus.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay, so you're saying a lot of the improvements are very much software based. Now, we know that this has the same processor and the same sensor as what you got in the HERO7.
That's right, the GP1.
GP1, yeah. So this does make me wonder a little bit how many actual improvements there's going to be in terms of image quality and video quality.
That's right.
Yeah, and I guess we'll have to wait until we get an actual unit in hand to really test it side by side and see if it's that much better.
Yeah.
So you will still find that the HERO8 is still shooting 4K at 60p. You're still taking 12 megapixel stills.
Yes.
Everything else is very much based around the software, as you said. So we now have a raw image in all of the modes. Yeah,
that's right.
Which is quite nice.
So then also touching on the community of vloggers and Instagrammers, they're definitely aiming a lot of things to it. I mean, they've added now the 15 and 13 second short clips, which is definitely aimed for the Instagram stories and that kind of community. And then also the portrait orientation, which is great again for stories.
Yeah.
I mean, Facebook and WhatsApp are also adding these kind of features for shooting a lot of stories. And then as well, they've improved a lot on the menu, better shortcuts. So setting up your settings is going to be much easier.
Okay, and then it still has the voice control and that kind of thing, obviously.
All the voice control, which works very well, in my opinion. I've never really had any issues, even with my Afrikaanse accent.
Yeah.
Yeah, so it works well. Okay, so Deon, jumping to the GoPro MAX. This is their revamped Fusion, the new 360 model. It seems like they've made quite a lot of adjustments from the older one. I think a lot of improvements, definitely, in my opinion.
Absolutely. So, I mean, let's kick off with the big ones. It's got a screen on now.
Yeah, perfect. Again, vloggers, reviewing, checking out your images.
Absolutely. And I kind of like the angle that they're going on with this now. So from the marketing material, you very much get the idea that they are pitching the GoPro MAX now to kind of be both a traditional GoPro and then a 360 product.
A great two-in-one solution.
Absolutely, which I personally think is really cool. For me, the Fusion was always a little bit too geared towards the 360 video and way too difficult to operate if you wanted to use it as a traditional GoPro. Yeah.
And on a side note on that, they definitely corrected one thing I did not like of the Fusion, and that was the 2 card slots.
Oh, yeah.
Your file management on that was quite a tricky one. So now with the GoPro MAX, 1 card slot, and it's obviously putting all your files into that one file.
Yeah, that would be great. So it would definitely make the management a lot easier and the storage of your footage. I think that's a great move.
That's right. Okay, so even though we just said it is quite styled like the GoPro 8, this guy is only 5 meters waterproof.
Yeah, so 5 meters waterproof where the HERO8 is 10 meters.
That's right.
Like the 7 before it was. So also it has the new folding in little fingers for the mount, like the 8 has, which again is quite cool. I kind of like that. The screen for me is a big plus. Everything else seems relatively standard. It's a little bit smaller than what the Fusion was.
Yeah, a tiny bit smaller.
Yeah.
It also had, just like the 8, it's got the 1080 bump up for your live streaming.
Absolutely, yeah. So you have that. Okay, so what else have we got going on?
Yeah, they've added the Max Hyper Smooth, Max Time Warp, so that's just similar to the HERO8 as well.
Okay, so just improving the stabilizations and that. Okay.
And then also the 6 mics. It seems like they've focused a lot on the audio, and it also looks like you can manipulate which direction you want to choose from where the audio is coming from.
Okay.
So I think that's also definitely aimed at the vloggers. Obviously, if you are pointing a 360 camera, you want the audio coming from the right angle, so that looks great. All right, so that's our overview on the new GoPro Hero 8 Black and the GoPro MAX. We definitely can't wait to get our hands on it and touch and feel. I mean, I'm keen to play with those GoPro 8 Black mods. Like, I really want to feel and touch and play with it.
Yeah.
What do you think?
Well, for me, I am just going to say I wish there was a little bit more hard tech improvements. I would have loved to see a new sensor, bumping up the megapixels a little bit, that
maybe
kind of thing.
Maybe 6K video.
Yeah, maybe something like that, or a faster frame rate, you know, on the 4K. But at the end of the day, I still think we're going to have a solid product, and I can't wait to get my hands on it to actually see how the new Hyper Smooth performs and the new Time Warp, and also just to play with the new Max, because I love me some 360 video.
Yeah, it's always fun playing with 360. You can get some very creative stuff.
Absolutely, absolutely. So guys, that about wraps it up. As always, if there's anything we missed or anything that you would like to ask us, please comment down below, and we'll catch you guys next time.
See you guys.
Cheers.